In this video, I'm going to give you Google My Business page tips so that you can optimize it specifically for your pet business. Hi, I'm Tricia Clements, Chief Fur Wrangler with MuttButs.com. I'm a social media manager and consultant, and I specialize in pet businesses and video. The first thing that you need to do is either add your Google My Business page or claim it if you already have a Google My Business for your business. However, you simply haven't claimed it and can't go in and edit it. You need to claim it. So go to google.com/business. First thing you might wonder is, why do you need to have a Google My Business page? You already have a website. Well, number one is it's Google. Number two is it's free. So with Google, that is the number one search engine, with over 75% of all internet searches being done on Google. That's where you need to be so that you can be found for your business. And for mobile devices, that number is over 90% of all mobile searches are done through Google. And mobile searches are really skyrocketing. In the last 8 years alone, searches using mobile devices have gone up from less than 1% to over half of all internet searches. So you need to make sure that you're on Google My Business and that everything on your page and your website is optimized specifically for mobile searches. What you'll want to do when you go to your Google My Business, whether you have set it up, claimed it, or maybe you claimed it and then you just stopped and you didn't do anything, you need to go in and optimize it. Basically go through, and Google will lead you through everything it wants you to do. It will ask you for your location, your hours, your phone number, all of that. So make sure that you go in and input all of that information so Google has the most information about you and that it's accurate. You're going to also want to go and make sure at least once a week, check your Google My Business listing, because if you go to a business, you will notice there has a suggest and edit. And anyone on the internet can go see your listing and suggest an edit to Google. So you need to make sure that there haven't been any suggestions. If there have been, you need to review them, see if they're a valid suggestion or that it is not, and you go in and tell Google, no, this is not correct. So you need to go in at least once a week and do that for your Google My Business page. Of course, with your Google My Business, you're going to add images. Make sure that they are high quality, high resolution images, things that really show about what your business is, what you do, if your services, products, and show all of that there. You can also add some videos. So do an introduction video, put that on your Google My Business page. They also have an option for multiple locations. So let's say you're a brick and mortar pet store and you have multiple locations throughout where you're selling your pet food, your toys, dog toys, cat toys, all of that. And you have several locations in the specific either town, or if you've got it in several states, you want to go in and make sure that you tell Google all of your different locations so that they know where you're located specifically, because Google My Business not only comes up when people search in the search engine, but it also comes up in Google Maps. So you want to make sure you have that information in there. This is also great for local SEO, local search engine optimization. People going to a specific town and looking for places for businesses like yours, they're going to search in there, and it's really good to make sure that you have your correct location, if you have multiple locations in there, so that people can find you, and especially on the map. So that's great for local SEO that you're looking for, especially if you're a business that is centralized around a specific geographical location. Now I have a bonus for you. Your Google My Business page is where people are going to leave their Google reviews. So anytime your business gets a review, it is there on your Google My Business page. So what you need to do is go in and see your reviews, read them, and make sure if they're really great reviews, which they probably will be, you will go in and comment and thank them for it and let them know that you read it and that you appreciate their comments. If you do have negative reviews, go ahead in and comment on that as well and see if there's anything you can do to have them change their review to a more positive review. So go in and check those reviews. The other thing is, I have a link for you for my Google 5-star review link. You want to, after you have a client or customer that you've done business with, you want them to go and review you. So after you've done business, go ahead and send them a link to get the 5-star review. And I have a way that I set up to go directly, and it already has the 5-star selected. So it's really easy to send out. And that's the one thing, when you ask for reviews, give them a link. Don't give them 10-step instructions, because people don't have time for that. So that's something that you really need to make sure that you're doing when you do your reviews. Again, make sure that you don't send out and ask for a review unless they've already been a client or customer of yours. I know I've had local pet business that has come, and simply because I think I went to their website and maybe filled something out, they then said, oh, we're glad you visited us and let us know what you thought of our store. And they keep asking me to review them. However, I've never actually been in their store. There's not an online store. It's all actually a local store. So you want to make sure that when you're requesting people review you, that they have actually been a client or customer, and it's not someone that just signed up for your email list. Unless your email list, when they sign up, they got something from you. So make sure when you ask for your reviews that they are actually a client or customer. I'm Tricia Clements with MuttButs.com. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please click the like button, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video.